Hi, I'm Aaron Sinner. I've been a parishioner at St. Thomas More since 2011, and I'm excited about the Catholic Church's discussion and conversation around rethinking women's participation because I'm raising two young daughters in the Catholic Church, and I'm excited to pass on to them things like the grace of the sacraments, the beauty of the communion of saints, Catholic teaching around mercy and justice. But I also have so many women in my life who have felt pushed out by the Catholic Church and devalued by the Catholic Church, and some of the messages it sends, especially implicitly, around who has access to the divine and who doesn't, around who can stand in for Christ and for whom it's really a bridge too far to ask the rest of us to see Christ in them, around who the Holy Spirit might speak through in a leadership role or a preaching role, and for whom that door is closed or that's just not in the cards. And this is also the church that I'm raising my two little girls in. So I'm grateful our church is having this conversation on a global level. On a more local level, I was one of our two delegates from St. Thomas More to the local Synod convention. And as part of that, I had the privilege of reading through all of the submitted comments from parishioners here as part of our fall 2021 Synodal listening sessions. And I was really struck by, and frankly moved by, how many of my fellow parishioners at St. Thomas More also have this issue on their hearts, also want to see our church do better about lifting up women's voices, also felt called to highlight the many exclusions and effects of the way our church approaches women today. It made me feel like I'm not alone. It made me feel like I'm going to the right parish. And then as the Vatican has moved forward with the Global Synod and has started to release documents that summarize what it has heard through global listening sessions, I was struck by a quote from a Vatican document. "The continental assemblies were unanimous in calling for attention to the experience, status, and role of women." So not only am I not alone here at St. Thomas More, but I'm not alone in our global church. Catholics on every continent across the world are also saying that our church is falling short on this and can do better. I am actually headed to Rome in October for the start of the Global Synod as part of a young adult delegation focused on this issue and focused on the need to raise up women's voices and create more space for women's perspective within the church. I'm excited for those conversations. I'm optimistic for those conversations, and I look forward to seeing how the Vatican responds to the many, many voices raising up this issue.